a pack rat dedicated to the Rat Pack, and much more. Music writer and critic Will Friedwald has been chronicling jazz and cabaret for years. He's been collecting the music even longer. Now he's donating this collection of about 14,000 albums to 2 public archives.
This is a collection that actually my dad started putting together around 50, 60 years ago when he was a kid, and I just kept going with it. So it's just, grown exponentially into the point where it's just, too big for one person to have. As far as I know, it is the largest collection of jazz and popular standards albums in New York City.
Friedwald's collection fills his East Harlem apartment floor to ceiling with the American Songbook and all aspects of jazz.
As my dad used to say, it's a heavy record, a record that was both good and hard to find. He called it a heavy record, and this is just about the heaviest record of them all. The Prestidigitator. Tubby Hayes was a wonderful, wonderful British tenor player, died very young.
Will's donating the jazz albums to an archive in D.C. The popular music is going to the Michael Feinstein Foundation for the preservation of the Great American Songbook.
I decided to create a foundation to create a means for young people to learn about this music. We're creating educational programs and concerts, and there will be a museum and an archive. And all of this is simply to preserve what I think is the greatest music that America ever produced.
Feinstein's Music Museum opens in Carmel, Indiana next year. It'll be part of a brand new performing arts space.
This one I looked for years. This is going to the Feinstein archive. It's the rarest Mel Torme verve. It's a set of duets that he made with Margaret Whiting.
I hear a voice.
Here again. Just to give you an idea of just how eclectic this collection is, here's Shorty Rogers meets Tarzan, the famed 50s composer and trumpet player, in the arms of none other than Tarzan of the Apes. By donating these gems, Friedwald will also be taming the musical jungle that's been growing in this apartment for years. Stephanie Simon, New York 1.